What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in the leaderboard event. Now, today it's time to start drilling the Pine Valley claim. Uh, got everything transferred back. I decided to keep the damn fuel tank. I mean, there's 20% fuel left in it, so I figured, you know what? We might as well, and we can always get rid of it later and just buy a different one. So I'm not too concerned with that. So I just decided to keep it and bring it along with. And so anyway, I got everything sent back, with the exception of that. And then I bought the big trailer for hauling stuff, and I basically put the nuggetator, the magnetite separator, and the wave table on that, as well as my splitters. And then I filled the back of the truck with like mats and other miscellaneous stuff that I could just toss on quick. I wasn't too concerned with the stuff after the mats because the mats were and the three wash pieces were basically the only thing I really cared about. So I got all that over here. The rest is all just laying on the ground out there on the old Arnold claim yet, and it can stay there because I'm not going back for any of it. Nothing there that we really need, unless we're like heading that way anyway, and we go, oh hey, we could use blah blah blah. Uh, I don't see a point going back for it, to be honest. It's all pretty cheap stuff anyway, so we can just buy it here when we need it. So I'm not at all worried about it. But anyway, we're going to be drilling this claim. I'm going to try to get most of it, or if not all of it, drilled out right away. So then that is all done. And then I'm going to get ahead. Then I'm going to go ahead and set up everything again off camera. I won't make a video on it this time, but I'm just going to get it up real quick after we're done with the drilling and everything, get everything ready to rock. And hopefully, if everything goes well, I'll have a clean out video for you guys later tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to get that all done, but if I can, maybe we do that. If not, we might just go with like a digging video instead. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. It's still pretty early in the day, but I do have a bunch of other stuff to do, so we will have to wait and see and find out how the day goes. So anyway, we're just gonna go like some every other spots here, and then once we're done going every other, we're going to check a little bit more and see what we're looking at. So we'll do a little bit more of this every other spot on camera. Once we get to the end of this strip, I'm just gonna pause the video and get all the every other do the every other drill hole, and then I'll come back to you guys once I get that done, and then we can go around and map out the rest of the claim by drilling everything that could possibly have good gold. Now I know we could have went to Nighthawk. I'm sure somebody will mention it in the comment section of the last video, but I decided I wanted to do Pine Valley this time around. Now, again, originally I was planning on playing on the base game, not the DLC. So I do think the DLC mode is going to have quite a bit bigger impact on gold numbers between the two claims. So that might end up playing into account here soon. But I did wanna come to this claim first and see how it went, see what we can get for numbers, see how quick we can be pulling out the gold here. So that's still the plan. I do plan on mining this claim out completely, and yeah, the event season's a bit shorter, so I'm not sure how far we're gonna get. I'm sure we'll probably end up having to reset the claim, but I'm not sure how far exactly we're going to get into it, to be honest. The event actually ends April 2nd, I believe is what they said. So it's a bit shorter than how it used to be. I'm not sure if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing yet, but I guess only time will tell. So with that in mind, I guess we will we will see how the event goes. Now, I know I forgot to show the leaderboard after the last video as well. Nothing has changed. We're still in the same position, and you know it hasn't really got any different yet. It's not going to get any different really until we start knocking cleanouts on this claim off at a faster pace and see what we can do from there. So the leaderboard's basically the same thing. I think we're still in 13th place, or at least it was when I last checked. So again, we haven't changed around much. But like I said, once we start knocking out some cleanouts on here, then it's going to change. Then it's going to change for sure. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to pause the video so I can get this every other hole done, and I'll be back to you guys as soon as we're ready to map out the rest of the claim. Alright guys, so I decided we're not going to drill the whole claim right now. I'm only going to do this top half for now, see what we get, and, you know, go from there. So far, we have actually found quite a decent chunk here that we need to keep drilling. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 220, and we're going to go straight across with 220, and right, wasn't that 220? Yeah, 220, and we're going to go straight across from there. See what we can turn up. Actually, let's start with 221, and then like I said, we'll go straight across. I don't think we really need to drill the whole claim right now. We can drill more later if we need to, or drill some more like in the winter, but for now, we know this is going to be like the main hot spot up through here because we've been on this claim before. So we might as well just drill out what we got, work with that, and you know, do more drilling later on. I really want to get to running some dirt. I really do. I want to get the whole setup rented, brought out here, and just get started. I don't feel like there's really any point to wait anymore. We really need to start putting up some numbers, and I'm really anxious to get going on this claim and seeing what we can do. So I think what we'll do is, like I said, I think we'll drill out this top half of the claim and see what we're looking at, and then we'll go and rent all the equipment. But I'll rent the equipment off camera, because what I want to do is I want to get a lot of the stuff that a lot of the little stuff already set up and moved around first. That way there's less to do once we actually rent the stuff. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. But I was thinking of running getting like the generator put in and the fuel tank put in its spot, and then running like all my wires from that, getting the water tower put up, and getting the hose run right away. So then it's less to do once we get the setup out here. But I don't think it matters that much. I'm not going to be that picky about it, I guess. We'll just rent it, and then I'll set it up. Like I said, I'll set it up all off camera, and we'll see. We'll either be doing a digging video or we'll be doing a clean out video. We'll probably end up doing a digging video because I don't think there's going to be enough time in the day for me to get the claim all the way set back up again, get all the mining done, and make a clean out video tonight yet. Like I said, today's gonna be a bit busy day for me afternoon. So I'm getting this done, well, right now. So a little bit, or wait, I think it's like right about noon maybe. Right now. So here, after I get this done, got lots of stuff to get done today, and you know, what I have left for time will determine just what we're able to do for video wise. But I know one of you guys asked if I would do a digging video, so I thought, you know, this would be a pretty good opportunity to do that. I know I don't show a lot of digging videos. I know a lot of you guys don't enjoy watching them as much, but there are some people who want to see different styles of the mining, see how it works for them. So I will be doing a few digging videos. I'll probably be doing a mixture, you know, end loader, excavator kind of thing. I still haven't decided if I want to use the end loader or the excavator yet. I haven't decided. It's really a toss up for me. I kind of want to use the end loader. I kind of do. I am quite fast with the end loader, but then again at the same time I've gotten a lot faster with the excavator now as well, so it's really a toss-up. It really is. One of the reasons why I decided on this claim was the fact that this claim isn't as deep, and that means if we want to, we could just use the end loader. So far it looks like there's not a lot in through here. Must be like a little streak gonna go down there or something, and then from the rest of this up here should be pretty decent. I do plan on putting a tile minimum in again as far as what we're going to mine. So I'm not sure what quite yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be a 300 ounce minimum for what we're actually going to mine. Unless it's like close enough and we have to go through it, or it's just easier to go through that tile for what we're doing. Otherwise, I think we're just going to set a 300 ounce minimum and just mine that off. Once all of them are gone, reset the claim or move on to the Nighthawk claim. Again, that's another thing I haven't decided. If Pine Valley is going great for us, we're putting up big numbers and we're moving up the leaderboard really well, we might just keep sticking with this claim. But at the same time, I really want to go to Nighthawk now that we have the DLC equipment and see what we can put up for numbers there. Because the gold difference between this and Nighthawk is quite a bit, but I think you can mine this claim off a bit quicker than you could on the Nighthawk claim. So that's the only like what do I want to call it? That's the only like real difference that kind of makes it a toss-up. But now with the DLC equipment, like I said, I think we'd probably be better suited to move to the Nighthawk claim. And do we need to mine drill 206? Yeah, we do. So, actually no, we don't, because that's going to be pretty light. Well, whatever. We'll just drill it. But I do think the difference between the two claims is going to be quite a bit more noticeable now that we have the DLC equipment. And we're going full setup this time. We're going to get the Glacier Creek, both gravel pumps, reinforced trommel. No Frank right away. I don't plan on using a Frank for a while. I'm still not sure what the hell I'd even do with it, to be honest. I've never used one, and to be honest, I've never actually watched anybody play where they used one. So that's something we'll figure out together though as we go. But like I said, that's something I haven't seen used, and obviously we've never used it before either, so I don't know. I really wouldn't know what to do with them, to be honest. But anyway, we're going to go across here, so we're going for evens on this next strip. But yeah, we'll figure out the Franks as we go. It's not something I want right away. But it is something we will use. Don't get me wrong, it is something I do plan on getting and using. But it's something I feel like the Frank would come in a lot more handy on Nighthawk claim, for sure. Especially with how deep it is. I think the Franks would be an absolute lifesaver on that claim. So, if we do move over to the Nighthawk claim after we're done on this one, I can guarantee you we will have at least one, if not several. But, I know they are very expensive. That's another thing. That's another reason why I'm not getting one of those right away. It's not something that's like terribly crucial to how I'm going to mine right away. Like for instance, having the Glacier Creek right away versus the D-Rocker. The Glacier Creek is going to provide a bigger bonus to our gold yield, whereas the Frank's just going to help me move dirt. So, and I know, uh, the Frank, the Frank is very good. I'm sure it comes in really handy depending on how you use it. But again, never used one. I'm not sure how I'd use one right away, so we're gonna wait on it. And once we figure out a plan for using it, like I said, I really would like to use one, but I don't know. And maybe a franking conveyor is something that just doesn't play into our overall mining pattern either, because I do know um, some people really don't even use them. Or maybe what we'd use the frank for would be to like overburden removal. You know, set it up and then just have it just spit the dirt out off to the side and out of our way. I could see it being very useful there. Like depending on, I don't even know how long it stretches, but let's say it stretches, let's say the conveyor can throw the dirt or move the dirt 3 tiles in distance. Now I don't know if it can move it that far or not, but let's just say it can. Say we're removing the overburden from here. We could just dump the overburden removal up on the row of 90s up there and not have to worry about it. We could just set it up and just keep scooping with the excavator or end loader and just dump it into the Frank hopper and let it just get rid of it for us. So I don't know. I really don't know about the Franks, to be honest. But again, that's something we'll figure out as we go. But for now, like I said, I want to rent the full system and just go big right away. So we need to do 196 yet, and so far it looks like we have found some pretty decent tiles. We got 500 ouncer there, almost 5s here, so yeah, that's looking pretty good. We got one more swipe to do for sure, and then we will see from there. That'll probably be the video. Do this next whole swipe and now what we do get as far as like drill results out of here. Oh wait, we got 2 strips to do yet. What we do get for area to mine right here should keep us going for a while. That's quite a bit of dirt. That should keep us going till winter for sure, easily. And then maybe what we do is like, now I don't know if you can, but I'm assuming you can. I'm assuming you can drill in the winter. So maybe what we do is like first day of winter, after we get like all our stuff off the claim, is maybe we just bring the drill back out and drill out the rest of the claim then, because winter is a time where you really don't waste your time mining, because it's such a pain with the ground freezing. So maybe if we can, we just drill. Now again, I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried to drill in the winter, so I don't know if the drill can go through frozen ground, which I would assume it could, because technically the excavator could go through the frozen ground as well, but it'd just be really hard on it, especially first day of winter when it's just hitting that freezing temperature. The excavator could go through it. It could, but I know why they want you to use the ripper blade, because they don't want you mining in the winter. But I don't think we'll ever really mine in the winter, to be honest. That's just going to be too much of a hassle using the ripper blade on the bulldozer, and then having to mine through the frozen dirt. It's just not something I think I could be bothered with, to be honest. If we got some time first day of winter where ground wasn't froze up all the way, then yeah, we'd mine it. But otherwise, I don't think we'd ever bother, to be honest. I just don't feel like it'd be worth it. I mean, unless you like had the specific goal of, say, getting your seasonal gold number up as high as you could. Then you go, okay, 7 extra days to mine in winter. But is it worth the hassle? if you really need to have that seasonal total up, I guess so. But otherwise, I don't know. Probably not something we'll do, but we'll see. We'll see. I did talk about before trying to mine in the winter once, so who knows? All right, let's take a little look here and see what we're working with. So now these tiles, unfortunately, are pretty shallow. We could mine that little bit off there, but I don't think we're gonna bother. Same with here. It is a couple meters of good gold, but it's just not worth the hassle. Uh, I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably start mining at maybe this tile here at like 167, or I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what's up here. This should actually, there should be some decent stuff up there yet too as well. So lots to drill yet. I'll probably be busy for a while off camera yet doing the rest of the drilling, because we're not going to get through all this on camera. We're just not. There's actually at least 2 rows yet to mine. We got the next 2 up to go, so I forgot that we still got the like the 115 row there to do yet, so lots to drill. And if we were going to drill the whole claim out, I know there's a couple other hot spots down there. We know there's that one strip, and then there's the section that goes in a straight column down, so but again, that'll be something we drill more for later, not something we need to get to right now. And you know, if we absolutely wanted to, we could finish drilling this row and just mine what we got for now. But I want to mine out or drill out all of what's up here, so we have plenty, and then we can be a little bit more picky for what we go after right away too. Because if we find like a whole row that's all better than what we're drilling right now, like say the 112 row up there, that whole row across is all better than what's here, we'll start there. So then we can start putting up some better numbers sooner. And like I said, I want to get up the leaderboard. I want to make sure that we're in a top 10 spot this season. And like I said, I do know we're at a bit of a deficit because we started late, so but it's not a big deal. It really isn't. We're on the new claim now. We're going to be rocking and rolling here very soon for running dirt. If not later today, then early tomorrow morning for sure. But we will get there now. We will get there for sure. We're on 160. All right. So I think what we'll do is I think we'll finish out this row and call it a video, and then I'll get the last 2 off camera, or maybe 3. I don't know how far up the goal it extends, to be honest. I don't honestly remember. I didn't think it extended up 3 more from here, but I might be wrong. How are we looking so far? We're finding some pretty decent stuff in through here, that is for sure. Nice 500s. Yeah, so this looks like a nice little cluster here as well, and I think this is going to be a nice, well, it's shallow, but over here, but otherwise it, you know, from like 140, 43 and on, it's not too bad. So a couple more to go, and then we're going to call it a video. Like I said, I'll get everything else drilled out. I'll get the claim set up, and we'll either be doing a digging video or a clean out video later today. I'm still leaning towards it being a digging video. Like I said, I want to get a couple digging videos out this season. Probably not every day, but I would like to at least try to get 1 a week maybe out for digging videos now. So yeah, that's it as far as gold goes here. So this row is done. But yeah, the plan is, like I said, I want to get a digging video out a week, maybe more. 1 or 2 a week maybe should be good. Uh, we'll have to see though. Like I said, I'm gonna get that set up off camera, and that way it's ready to go. And then, like I said, big digging video later. I'm not sure if I want the excavator or end loader though. That's the problem. I'm not sure which one to go for. I'll still have to figure that out, and I really don't know. I really don't know which one to use. I really want to use the end loader, but I know if I use the end loader, I got to prep a ramp and everything, and don't know if I should take the time to do that right now, or maybe just do that later. So I don't know. I'll get that figured out as I go here. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you guys are enjoying it, make sure you guys take the time to smash that like button. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you trigger those notification bells so you guys never miss out on a video. So again, thank you guys so much for being here, and we will catch you guys for the next episode.